Barber's stateboard exam. What is the study of microorganisms? Bacteria, virus, fungus. What is the standard parting of a subsection for applying hair lighteners? 1/8 inch. The muscle B/W, the upper and lower jaws that compress the cheeks and expel air B/W, the lip, are called buccinator. The amount of hair per square inch of the scalp? Density. The basic or true colors that cannot be created by combining other colors? Primary colors. Where should you hold a razor when changing out the blade? The shoulder. How should you drape a client for a shaving service? Loose front. What should you do to hair that is dry and brittle before hair color service? Hair conditioner. What should be covered during a facial treatment? Hair and body. What does free-form blow drying achieve? It builds fullness into the style while allowing the hair to fall in the natural flow of the cut. What should you do before a thermal iron on a client? Temperature test. What are the 3 levels of decontamination? Sanitation, disinfection, sterilization. What is free-form blow drying? A quick and easy method of drying the client's hair that is probably most like the technique used at home. What base colors are used to form or develop artificial hair color? Primary and secondary colors. Client has a 6 red-violet hair color and wants an 8 natural brown. What color should you use to neutralize the unwanted tone? A yellow-green. What shave steps are reverse freehand? 5, 10, 13, 14. Hairlines are also known as design line. What conditioning treatment is used to add moisture and protein to hair? Instant conditioners. What part of the fingers should you use to shampoo or massage the scalp? Cushion of the fingers. Permanent hair color requires what kind of test? A patch test. What is the bony encasing that protects the brain? Cranium. What should you do when consulting a client for a facial treatment? First, observe the client's skin type, condition, appearance, feel. Second, ask the client questions relating to the skin. What are the veins of the head, face, and neck called? The internal and external jugular veins. When is the straight razor in balance? When the weight of the blade and handle are equal. If you notice dry, brittle, and red patterns on a client before a shave, you should. Refuse service. What does the level of hair color mean? The lightness/darkness of the hair. What are the characteristics of hair with low porosity? It absorbs less moisture. What is the pH of acid-balanced shampoos? 4.5 to 5.5. What lesions should barbers be aware of? Primary and secondary. A kneading movement performed with light form pressure is called petrissage. If they have dry patches of skin prior to a facial treatment, what type of service should you recommend? Stimulate oil production for protection of skin service, hydrating the skin with moisturizers, humectants, and drinking a lot of water. What is the grind of a razor? The shape of the blade after it has been ground. There are 2 types of razor grinds, concave and wedge. What are polypeptide chains that cross-linked to form a ladder-like structure? Side bonds of cross bonds. Who should you advise clients with serious scalp disorders to? Consult a physician. Where is the reverse backhand stroke used? Neck shave and sideburns. When do you not use a hot towel on the face? When the skin is chapped, blistered, thin, sensitive, or when pustules, abrasions, or lesions are present. How do you clean shears? Warm water and soap and dry lubricate according to the manufacturer recommendations. What are the 2 levels of decontamination that are most often used in a barbershop? Sanitation and disinfection. What should you do to hair that is dry and brittle before hair color service? Hair conditioner. Where is the buccinator located? Between the upper and lower jaw. What is tinea favosa? Honeycomb ringworm. Acne is a disorder of what gland? Sebaceous gland. Highest degree of decontamination. Sterilization. How do you clean a hone? Water and pumice stone. What is the pH of the conditioner? 3.5 to 5.5. What is the pH of temporary hair color? 4.5 to 5.5. Before a sodium hydroxide treatment, why should you examine the hair first? To see the condition of the scalp and hair. What is the texture of a hair strand? Diameter of the hair. Prior to a shave, how should you decontaminate the headrest? Provide a clean cloth or paper barrier B/W the client's head and the headrest. When should you apply the toner? Pre-lightening. What 2 cleaning products must you never mix? Bleach and ammonia. What percentage of alcohol may be used to disinfect? 70%. What massage manipulation is a light, continuous stroking movement applied in a slow and rhythm manner with no pressure known for soothing and relaxing effects? Effleurage. What should you use to lighten natural hair color? Permanent hair color. What should you avoid having direct or indirect contact with? Electrode. A skin disorder characterized by chronic inflammation of the sebaceous glands caused from retained secretions is acne. What is the method used when the hair at the crown is longer than the nape? Tapering. During a facial treatment, what part of the client should be covered? The hair. In a chemical waving service, how do you apply the solution? Crown to nape. What area should you apply relaxing cream to first? Most resistant area first. What percentage of isopropyl alcohol may be used as an antiseptic? 50 to 60%. What is the standard parting of a subsection for a standard hair color service? A quarter inch. How many freehand strokes are in a shave? 6. What is the ideal head shape? Oval. How far should a blow dryer be held from the head? 6 inch to 10 from the area being dried. What do you use to mark the forehead where a hair solution should begin? A grease pencil. What style mustache suits small lips? Small medium mustache. What shampoo is best for color treated hair? Acid balanced shampoos. What steps are backhand? 2, 6, 7, 9, 12, and 13 are optional. What type of brush should be used to create a curl using a blow dryer? A round brush. What is shampoo permanently used for? It prevents hair from being damaged. Prior to a shaving service, the headrest must be disinfected and covered. What should you do if you notice a small scalp abrasion? Clean/antiseptic. What should you add to finger waves so they hold better? Styling lotion. A broad muscle consisting of the occipitalis and frontalis that cover the top of the skull. Epicranius. What are the primary colors? Red, blue, yellow. When using a wet sun, what strength of clay solution should you use? 1:1000. What is composed of cells similar in shape, size, structure, and function? Tissues. What part of the face consists of the T-zone? Forehead, nose, and chin. What are the secondary colors? Orange, green, violet. What is created by mixing the primary colors? Secondary colors. This refers to the weight and length of the blade relative to that of the handle. Straight razor balance. How do you make long neck seem shorter? Leave hair longer and fuller at the nape. What happens when permanent hair colors are mixed with hydrogen peroxide? It has the ability to penetrate through the cuticle in the cortex of the hair shaft. Before sodium hydroxide processing, hair should be analyzed to determine its texture, porosity, elasticity. What are the two grinds for shears? The flat grind associated with German-style shears. Hollow ground blades seen in convex shear styles. What are harmful disease-producing bacteria? Pathogens. What does the term knotting refer to when talking about hair pieces? The way the hair is attached to the base of the hair solution. What effect does petrissage massage produce? An invigorating effect. What is the scientific study of hair, its disorders, and its care? Trichology. What are disease-causing bacteria and viruses that are carried through the body in the blood or body fluid? Blood-borne pathogens. What is pus-forming bacteria that form in clusters like bunches of grapes? Staphylococcus. What is the way to clean combs and brushes? Disinfect. What type of dye should be used on mustaches and beards? Pomade. What is mixed with the developer, hydrogen peroxide, and remains in the hair shaft and can lighten and deposit in the process? Permanent hair color. What is glyceryl monothioglycolate? The main active ingredient in true acid and acid balance waves. What are the three types of side bonds? Hydrogen, salt, and disulfide bonds. What is pediculosis capitis? Head lice. What are the two relaxers that are not capable? Hydroxide relaxers and biorelaxers. Direct dyes that are not mixed with a developer? Semi-permanent hair color. What are aniline derivatives? Uncolored dye precursors that combine with hydrogen peroxide to form larger, permanent color molecules in the cortex. What is ammonia thioglycolate? The main active ingredient or reducing agent in alkaline. Do not suggest a scalp treatment if abrasions and lesions are present. What are the massage manipulations used in men's facials? Effleurage, petrissage, friction, vibration, and percussion, or tapotement. Corpuscles are another word for red and white blood cells, erythrocytes, or leukocytes. What is a steatoma? A sebaceous cyst. The main source of the blood supply to the head, face, and neck are called common carotid arteries. What does the set of the shears refer to? The angle of the blade from the top to the right and the alignment of the blade in relation. How many shaving movements are there? 14. Where is the tendon aponeurosis located? The top of the skull. Measures the diameter of a hair strand? Texture. What is alopecia? Hair loss.